Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 1st of July, and the start of a brand new month. It's also assembly number 16. So, hope you're well today. And if you're tuning in before 10 o'clock this morning, then don't forget to follow the link that's in the description below so that you can see the Lincolnshire Sports Schools Games finals. So we're keeping our fingers crossed and we're rooting for Finley in year 6 and Kiva in year 4. Come on, you guys. Good luck today. Now, if you're in class 2, don't forget your Zoom is at 9:30 with Mrs. Wheeler, and look forward to seeing you there, just like we had Mr. Flynn's class yesterday and Mrs. Housem's class on Monday. So it's been lovely to see you. A couple of more announcements. It is your deadline day today for the windmill competition. So if you have not got your entry in yet and you want to be considered for one of the prizes or even winning the competition, don't forget you've got until the end of today only, so final day. Now, a few photos for you. We've got Twix the dog, that's Owen's dog, and you'll see Twix here. What a gorgeous dog. Have a little look. Ah, wow, Twix is lovely. And thanks for sending that in, Owen and Owen's mum. And also, Jess, you made everybody in our school a lovely banana loaf. It's been delicious. Everybody's been devouring it. So I managed to get a picture just before people ate the rest of it. So thank you very much, Jess, for sending that in. But not only that, Jess, you also sent in really lovely little handmade gifts for everybody. So people have been, the teachers and the staff have been taking their little flowers that you made for them. And my turtle is upstairs in my office already. Thank you very much. Some more pictures have been sent in as well. They keep coming in. You have been filling up my wall. Soon the back wall is going to be completely full at school. I have to show you an updated picture before the end of the term. Let's see if we can get it from top to bottom all the way across full. That'll be really, really good. I've also got a picture for you of Billy. We mentioned Billy yesterday, whose birthday it was on, I think it was Monday. We had a photo from Billy and his mum showing the Hedwig completed Lego set that he made. Have a look at that now. That's really, really good. Well done, Billy. That's fantastic. And a couple more things for you to send in if you would like to. So here are a few more ideas. After speaking to some children today, here are a few more ideas. Number 1, lockdown haircuts, either successes or failures. You can send in a picture of your lockdown haircut that went really, really well and you looked really, really smart, or one that went really, really badly and it looked tragic. Send those in and we can put them on for everybody to have a little smile at. And depending on what you've been up to, some of the children were talking about their Minecraft builds. So if you've built something on Minecraft in the last few weeks or the last few months, something that you're really proud of or it's really incredible, why don't you take a photograph of it or a short film and send it in to us at closure. You know where the email address is, and we'll put it onto the assemblies to show our Minecraft builds. Okie dokie. So let's get on with our words for the day. A little bit easier than yesterday. The first word is the word guest. A guest is somebody that's been invited to a home or to a party, some kind of occasion. Your second word today is the word plunge. The word plunge is where you jump or dive quickly or energetically into something. There is something called a plunge pool, which you can jump into, and it's normally really, really cold. And you jump in there and your body temperature drops dramatically quickly, and it's really intoxicating and invigorating. If you've ever had a go, you jump and completely submerge into it, and then you want to get out straight away. And finally, the harder word is the word nauseating. Nauseating is something that makes somebody feel sick, but it's a bit more of a grown-up and scientific way of saying it. So there are our words for today. Now, I showed you on Monday a picture of what can happen when spelling goes wrong and why it's important to spell our words correctly. Here's another picture to show you what happens when spelling goes wrong. See if you can spot the mistake. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hope you like that one. Right, shall we jump onto our fact for today? Okay, how many thunderstorms do you think there are in the world at any given moment? Well, scientists have worked out that they think there can be anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 thunderstorms occurring simultaneously across the world at any one moment. That's incredible, up to 2,000 thunderstorms at any one time across the world. Now, some thunderstorms last a very, very short time and others go on for much longer, but that really is quite a remarkable fact. Did you think it was as many as that? Yesterday, I added a puzzle in, and I must admit, quite a lot of people were able to get it quite quickly. For me, I had to make my eyes go a bit funny just to see it, but you seem to get it quite quickly, so well done. I might add a few more puzzles in the future. All right, shall we have a look at our joke for today? I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, it's time for shout-outs. Let's jump into them with Class 1. Bernice, it's a shout-out for you today. I remember your first week in reception when you started in September. You were so ready for school and you learned such a lot in between September and March. I can't wait for you to get started again in September, and I know that you'll settle into year 1 really, really quickly. I hope you're well, Bernice, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Class 2, it's a shout out to Paige. Paige, we've already seen you and the lovely video that you sent in earlier in our assemblies. You bring a smile to everybody's face, Paige. Whenever you're in a room, you're always smiling and giggling and chatting to people and putting a smile on their face. So Paige, I remember you had a bit of a tricky time back in February when you broke your elbow. You still managed to find a way to smile. So we really, really have been looking forward to seeing you whenever we can see you, Paige. And thank you for keeping in touch with us so well recently. In Class 3, it's a shout out to Oscar Pettit. Oscar, you were on Zoom today and you made everybody laugh with your maths joke. That joke was far too good for me. I'm afraid that's got to be, that's a different league. So that was really, really good. I think even Mr. Flynn said he was going to use that for some of his maths courses because it was so funny. But I definitely might have to use that if I start running out of material, which I have done quite a long time ago. Harry in Class 4, Harry Blakey. Harry, I'm going off memory here, but I think your guinea pigs are called Gingy and Bruce. Is that right? They are super cool, and I think Tilly is playing with one of them. Is hers Gingy or is hers Bruce? I can't remember which, but I saw her pop into Zoom the other day. That was great when you brought her into the picture. It was lovely to see how much she's grown. She looks so much taller than she did a few months ago. And say hi to Eden from me as well. I was really impressed with the way you have been helping out around the home. You told me that you've been looking after, or you told Mrs. Metcalf, didn't you, that you've been looking after Tilly and playing with Eden as well. So that was really lovely to hear. In Class 5, it's a shout out to Danny. Danny, you are Mr. Science. I always call you that because you've got such a good scientific brain. You're always good for scientific investigations and observations, and you have such good questions and you like to know what's going on in the world around you. So I hope you've been keeping up with some of your science and look forward to having you back in school whenever we can, Danny. I saw Mum yesterday on a bike. She was zooming along the road, so I hope you're all well. Okay, and finally, a shout out to Ruby. Ruby, you've been back in school now for a few weeks and it's been great having you back. You came second in that competition last week. You did really, really well. How are you getting on this week, Ruby? I hope you get on just as well. Good luck with it. Okay, everybody, that's it. It's time to go. Have a lovely day and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.